Solana is a digital currency that is currently valued at $25.99 and belongs to the category of mineable coins. It has a market capitalization of $10,466,985,548. In a quiet way, over the past few years, digital currencies like Solana have gained a lot of traction in the global financial world and are now traded like traditional assets like stocks, commodities, and foreign currencies. Sol is a middle-of-the-road digital currency because it is currently ranked 8th in the world. This is a metric that is not set in stone because it is calculated by multiplying the current price by the market capitalization of the digital asset as a whole. Despite what most people think, the market capitalization of Sol remains at $10,466,985,548. The importance of this boundary will usually become clear later on. Our cost expectation calculation is set up so that it always checks both the value of the position and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to. This gives backers the most accurate picture of how much the computerized resource is worth. Dependable information about the current state of the market and what might happen in the future lets the people who benefit from it clearly evaluate the state of their business and decide if it needs to be rearranged in a non-intrusive way. Our calculation also focuses on verifiable information, which is important for a correct assessment of both the current and expected market structure, as well as an accurate assessment of the market's current and future direction, which is generally very important. Below, you'll find some of the most important examples of this verifiable information, so you can understand where the Solana market is going. Yesterday on July 26, Sol truly was esteemed at 22.8 cents at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Truly recollect that cryptographic forms of money sort of are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. in an unpretentious manner. The cost change rate wise over the said period truly added up to 17.11, showing how Solana in a real sense is a mid-position digital money right now evaluated at 25.99 that has a place with the class of mineable coins. With a market capitalization of $10,466,985,548, which is very critical 7 days prior on July 19, Solana really was exchanged at 18.98 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that, for the most part, near its specially present position on June 13, which for the most part was precisely a month prior the examiners exchanged Sol at 15.20, the cost level that truly is at the distance of 70.95 from where it presently explicitly remains in an unobtrusive manner. The cost of Sol and the readings of X5000 truly are by all accounts not the only measurements that we use while drawing the cost forecasts. Market capitalization generally is another significant genuinely metric that by and large assists traders with basically deciding the fame of the cryptographic money being referred to as well as its future possibilities. And a sort of significant manner it's likewise used to evaluate the offer that Solana truly holds inside the genuinely whole digital money market, or so they for the most part thought. The equation for the computation of market capitalization sort of is fairly basic. The circling supply of the money being referred to sort of is duplicated by its, for the most part, current cost as of the hour of compassing. The market capitalization of Sol basically remains at $10,466,985,548, enough to name it the 8th sort of the biggest coin on the digital currency market and a kind of significant matter. Recently on July 26 the market capitalization of Solana generally remained at $8,893,963 to 227, which especially shows that is currently referenced Sol truly is a mid-position cryptographic money, since it is often possesses the 8th spot in worldwide cryptographic money rankings. The in every practical sense metric that nit set in stone, but duplicating the in every practical sense current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource in an essentially large manner. July 19, 7 days before, the real value of Sol was 7.618.265.390. Unlike what most people thought a month ago on June 13, how much capital was flowing around this specific market added up to 6.065, 264,066 in a straightforward way. Most digital money Financial backers basically comply with the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with a very certain cryptographic money and its capacity to endure disturbances, which generally are the truly normal event on this profoundly unstable market, showing how our calculation likewise pays in every practical sense unique thoughtfulness regarding verifiable information, which for the most part is especially fundamental for the especially right assessment of both genuinely current and expected market structure and the evaluation of its truly present and future heading in an unpretentious manner. It asks certain that the fundamentally previously mentioned market capitalization of Solana permits to sort of arrange it as the huge cap digital currency that has a place in the generally safe gathering so as of the hour of compassing the market capitalization of Sol in every practical sense remains at 10,466,985,548 enough to name it the eighth actually the biggest coin on the cryptographic money market, which all things considered is genuinely critical since we basically have proactively referenced the equation for working out the market capitalization. It would generally be somewhat fitting to in every practical sense commit a piece of this report to the stock of Sol, which in a real sense is very huge. For certainly your data there really are three kinds of supply. For practically every digital currency the biggest collection, which really means the number of coins that will be made on a particular blockchain during its time in existence. All things considered, the total inventory refers to the number of coins that have been delivered since the beginning of the project. The flowing inventory, on the other hand, refers to the number of coins that are ready to be used. In other words, these are the coins that are actually traded on trade stages. The total number of Sol coins in circulation is still between 552,261 and 771,828 at the moment, and the running supply of the digital currency under review is between 400 and 771,828. Sol, showing how is now being mentioned, Sol is kind of a middle-of-the-road digital currency because it is currently ranked 8th in the world. This is a metric that isn't completely set in stone because it's calculated by multiplying the current price by the market capitalization of the digital resource, which is really important over the kind of metric. Over the past 24 hours, the trading volume on the Solana market was 1.156,373,545, which is a pretty big number. On July 26, Sol had a trading volume of 453,887,754, which was also a pretty big number. How did Ursula really feel? Bitcoin price predictions and Ethereum price predictions. BTC and ETH drop nearly 5%, weekend bound.